Welcome back. This is a Harbinger, a fully fit Harbinger. I received this as a gift from HawkBlack US. And if you watch the Star Trek series, I believe it was the video I Can Walk Around My Ship. He gave me some really good information about Star Trek. He's been playing since beta. And he gave me some items in that game as well. And he gave me this Harbinger as a belated Christmas gift. And oh my God, this is a beautiful ship. It's absolutely beautiful. So thank you very much. I had mentioned in a previous video that I wanted to start flying Mars ships, particularly for level 3s, because I'm in the process of doing a rep grind. And even though I'm now making my own ammo, it would be nice if I didn't have to, spend the minerals that I mine on ammo. So I wanted to get my skills up. It's in this game, it's good to push your boundaries. And a lot of people don't want to do that, and I'm cool with that. But I do. So I'm skilling up on Amar and planetary interaction right now. So, yeah, this is the Harbinger. I'm picking up a skill book, as a matter of fact, for PI, actually. So, but that's not the main thing that I want to talk about. But thank you, HawkBlack, for this ship. It is awesome, and it's fully fitted with everything I could possibly think of. Thank you very much. I am going to put this ship to very good use. But ironically, when I decided to make this video, guess what dropped today? The CSM notes from August 2013. I know, you probably forgot about that session, huh? They never released the notes. So now the notes are finally released, and I'm going to look at them more thoroughly later, but I glanced at it as I laughed at the delay. And basically what I saw was blah, 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 blah. We've got some great stuff coming up. It's under NDA, but oh my God, it's the hot shit. It's so hot, we had to wipe their memory of it, the CSM, when they left the room. 2015 is going to be the most important year for Eve. Something like that. Now, to me, I understand that there are things coming up that they wouldn't want to talk about now. But there's this huge mega document where, it's why even bother if you can't talk about the things. It's like the CSM says that, this stuff is good. This is Eve. What is the first rule in Eve? Trust no one. The second one is do not fly what you can't afford. So with that first one, just because the CSM says something is good doesn't mean that it is. That sentence had no weight. Matter of fact, I felt like it was like an insult to my intelligence, because for me, I can't speak for everybody else, I need facts to back something up. I try not to make an opinion until I have facts one way or another to back it up. And it could be that as I glance through, and I admit I glanced through it, and those are the parts that came out at me. That there's a wealth of information that should have been shared all those months ago. And it wasn't, because for some reason it took forever for these notes to be processed. And from what I understand is that it was so heavy on the stuff that's coming up that had to be edited out that it actually took, 5-6 months? What? Why? Then why just not say, why not say then, okay, We held this meeting. The CSM is, under NDA about some things, and due to the majority of the topics that we discussed being under NDA, we can't release these minutes without it not making any sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just doesn't make, I don't know. And it could be because I realize in principle that the CSM is it's a joke, really, because let us be clear here. There are many people in Eve that have never spoken to anyone in the CSM, on the CSM. I am more visible than the average Eve player. Never spoke to anyone on the CSM, ever. So how is the CSM benefiting me? Even though I have voted, how is it benefiting me? It's not, because the CSM doesn't know what I'm thinking, because they're not, and even if you go to these town hall meetings, to me, I always felt like the agenda was already set. They came in once elected with an agenda. Shit they wanted to get done. So unless the people that come to these meetings are saying what's on their agenda, will they listen? And I haven't seen evidence of that since I've been in the game. But I'm going to at some point read over these notes that are long overdue. And I believe they either had a session or is up for another session. I hope that there's a quicker method of being able to get these minutes out. Because at this point, we're close to, they should be already working on the next expansion. So talking about this, and this was done before Rubicon. So a lot of the stuff, this is another thing that I don't understand. Some of the stuff that they were talking about should have been Rubicon stuff. And it may be, when I read this more thoroughly. I don't know. But the CSM minutes are out, and I'm going to put a link to it in the description so that you can check them out if you feel the desire to. And I'd like to know your thoughts on the CSM and these minutes. And if you read it and you hear, you see that there's a lot of great stuff coming, so great that they had to lock it down under NDA and erase it from the CSM's memory. I kid you not, that was in there. And 2015 is the year, I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Do you feel like, well, it's 2014 right now. What you gonna do for me now? Should I clock out, come back, mid 2015, howl at you later? Or, yeah, I'm about to drink some CR Mist. Yeah, how do you feel? How do you even react to that? Something so far off in the distance. And I'm curious if one thing I'm going to be looking at to see is if this is when Valkyrie comes out. Does this have anything, this greatness for Eve, have anything to do with Valkyrie? So I'm very curious what your thoughts are about the CSM, and are you excited for this new journey that we seem to be on, that we can't go back, that's supposed to be the bomb in 2015? So I'm curious. So once again, this is the Harbinger. Thank you very much for this ship, HawkBlack. I will definitely make good use of it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. It lets me know, what you guys like and dislike. Links for info will be in the description. So I will see you guys in the next one.